Hello, fellow film enthusiasts, my name is Christina, and welcome to another Let's Get Reelz movie review. Today's movie I will be reviewing for you is the new Batman vs. Superman movie. So, Batman vs. Superman, pretty clear on what it's about. I don't know what I can say without giving away too many spoilers. I guess what I can say is that Bruce Wayne becomes pissed off with Superman because he brought these aliens into his city, into Gotham, and really destroyed his business and hurt someone that had worked for Wayne Financial, as was on the sign in the movie. So then he's like, oh, Superman needs to be stopped. And then Clark Kent, who, as we all know, is Superman, sees something about Batman because Batman has like hot poker branded someone on the skin, and then this guy who was branded was killed in jail. So Clark Kent is like, but who's watching Batman? Who's gonna stop him? Blah, 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 you know, so it's like kind of a back and forth like that. And then I'm gonna give this away because this is a superhero movie, and all superheroes usually come together in the end to fight a greater evil. And that greater evil is really, really freaky looking. But they also get some really great, badass, wonderful help from Wonder Woman. Oh God, I can't even tell you how excited I was when that badass bitch came on the screen. I was like, let's do this, get it together. And she was really cool because she came in not like a damsel in distress. She was getting her hands dirty, and she just kept getting back up for more. She had that face like, oh yeah, I'm ready, let's go, bring it on, give me some more. She was fantastic. So that was kind of a summary of what happened in Batman vs. Superman. So let me get on to some other aspects of this movie that I liked, that kind of drove me a little nuts, was like, meh, whatever. So the first thing I want to talk about is that I don't really like Ben Affleck. He is not one of my favorite actors, never has been. I really, really don't care for him too much. He was so good. Like, I couldn't believe that I was watching Ben Affleck not piss me off, because when he's in his movies, there's just something about him that always like really, really pisses me off and that I cannot stand. But him as Batman, he was so cool. He wasn't like really weird and twisty and too brooding like Christian Bale's Batman. And the other thing that I really liked compared to Christian Bale's Batman was that he didn't try and talk like this. He had actually like a voice modulator that made his voice different. So I was like, hey, there's no Christian Bale Batman voice going on. It was like a modulator and it didn't sound so stupid. Henry Cavill as Superman, he is like the perfect Superman. I thought he was pretty good in the Superman movie that he had originally been introduced in, so I was really looking forward to seeing what he can do and how this whole Batman vs. Superman thing was going to work out. With the whole way they were going to fight, I was really, really interested in the way they were like really going to go at each other, because obviously Superman is immortal and then Batman is just Bruce Wayne, some billionaire with a jacked up body and some good fighting skills and some suits and all this technology. But then, you know, Superman's weakness is kryptonite, and that is how Batman kind of weakens him out a little bit here and there, and ultimately becomes very, very useful. I have to also give a huge, gigantic mention to Jesse Eisenberg, who plays Lex Luthor. That guy was scary. He was like so insane. He was just like bouncing around all over the place, and he was just like, I can't even explain it. He was so, so good. Right from the moment he was introduced, it was like, oh man, you know, you're getting into some loony shit with this guy. He was perfection. Even at from his first scene to his last scene, Jesse Eisenberg just absolutely nailed it with Lex Luthor. Amy Adams comes back as Lois Lane from the Superman movie. I wasn't really too thrilled with that character or with the portrayal of the character in this movie. They made her seem like such, you know, she was the damsel in distress compared to Wonder Woman, who was out there like, bring it on, give me all you got. I got my shield and my freaking awesome lasso and the freaking metal bracelets that deflect fire. You know, she was just like so blah. And I'm really not big into damsels in distress. They really, really annoy me. I know all superhero movies kind of need that aspect, but it just drives me up a damn wall. So I can't really say that it was Amy Adams' fault. She's a great actress. She had some great acting scenes. I'm not gonna not say that her acting wasn't good, but you know, it's just the way that the character was written. I really wasn't too into Lois Lane for this. The technology in this movie is pretty cool. I really haven't sat through a Batman movie in quite a long time. So seeing this new technology, like I'm used to like the Val Kilmer Batman, you know, all the original Batman movies and, you know, the old 90s, 80s technology that they had. And even with the Batman Begins and all of that, like the cool technology that they computerized in this movie, like from his Batmobile to like how he gets in the cave and all this stuff, that was so cool. I was like, damn, this is awesome, like go Batman. Like it was just really awesome. It was almost like really bringing Batman into the future and really setting it in this, you know, this world, this imaginary world where there's all this awesome decades into the future technology. I think it worked really well for Batman, and you know, it actually like turned into a suit for him. And that's another thing I gotta give a shout out to was Batman's suits, because it wasn't like, you know, the big bulky weird rubber suits. It was actually like you can tell that, you know, Bruce Wayne, Ben Affleck could like move in the suits, and some of the things that they were doing with that suit was really, really cool. Like there was this awesome fight scene where Batman had to go into a warehouse and people were shooting at him and somebody like shot him in the head, and obviously his helmet or whatever he wears, his mask, was bulletproof, and I'm like, whoa, that's so cool. I actually have like nothing but praise for Batman, and usually I'm not like a gigantic Batman freak. I'm usually more like Superman, because I grew up watching Superman TV show, Smallville, The Adventures of Lois and Clark. But I found myself like really going, yeah, Batman, let's do this, go Batman, you're awesome. And I can't believe that I was rooting for a Ben Affleck character. That never ever happens, even if he is a superhero. Like even when he was Daredevil, I'm like, but don't. As cool as all the technology was with Batman and all the costumes, and some of the storyline was actually pretty good, I actually found Batman vs Superman to be a little boring. There were a lot of scenes that to me felt dragged out, or they were just like, are you joking? Really? You're gonna do this? I'm like, that's so cliche. I couldn't really get into the movie too much because it was slow, besides the action scenes. And I think that was kind of like the issue for me, is that it was very slow and building up to the action of Batman vs Superman, and like at the end where they have to join forces and fight this thing that they have to fight. I think I was just waiting for Wonder Woman. That could have been why, but it was like the build-up was super, super slow, and that kind of bothered me after a while of having to sit there. I mean, like I said, the story was good. I just wish it had, like, the pacing had been a little bit better, and that there had been a little bit more action sooner in the movie to like really, really grab my attention. That was my rambling / review of Batman vs Superman. My summary of it really cannot do it justice. Just know that it's good. I mean, if you really, really like Batman and Superman, if you're a big DC fan, go see it by all means. I have to say that I'm very happy that I saw it, that I went to the movies to see it and experience it. I mean, the best I can say is that now I have an opinion on it, and I'm hoping that if you guys leave your comments down below so we can further discuss Batman vs Superman, you leave me your opinions and we'll just talk it out. Maybe I missed something, I don't know. Leave it in the comments, and you know, we'll just talk all things Batman vs Superman, and maybe even Wonder Woman if you guys like Wonder Woman in this movie and she's getting her own movie. Let's also discuss that down below. So if you like this review in any way, please give it a thumbs up And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for future movie reviews, because that is what I like to do here. Also, in the comments down below, leave any movie suggestions that you may have, and if I pick your suggestion, I will give you a shout out. And as always, keep watching movies and stay absolutely fabulous.